How you doing, folk? Charlie out and about. Well, today Friday I'm heading out to Dundonald Castle. So you've probably seen my last video. Me and Susan went there. So tomorrow the Highland Games are taking place where there'll be pipe bands. So I'm going to get packed up tonight. And Susan and Tina will bring me Alfie. And he'll come along to the Highland Games at Dundonald Castle. Dundonald, there was 3 castles at Dundonald Castle before the original one that we've got now made out of brick. Obviously when it first started off it was made out of thatch and wood and then brick, and then it was reinforced, and it belonged to Walter Fitzallen. He came to Scotland in householder David I, whereas he was a King's Steward, Stuart and Scots. He was granted lands in Renfrew in Ayrshire where he established the castle at Dundonald. His descendant Robert Stewart, the 5th High Steward of Scotland, became the King of Scots in 1371, beginning a long line of Stuart monarchs. Robert was the grandson of King Robert I, that was the Bruce, whose daughter Marjorie had married Walter Stewart. The present castle was built around this time and the king became a frequent visitor. His successor, however, was less enthusiastic about the castle, and by the 1630s the castle had been abandoned for the more comfortable Anches House nearby. There you go, a wee bit of history at Dundonald Castle. So the games are on tomorrow. So that's why I'm heading out tonight. I'll get a parking space because we spoke to residents the last time and they told us the Highland Games was coming up. And the Saturday, she's about the parking. If you come early enough, you'll get a decent parking space. So that's why I'm heading out. So I'll speak to you all soon. Speak to you all later. And I'll show you the games. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're trolling, read the back of the van. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye now. Well, that's the boys getting ready for the games tomorrow. Kick-off's at 12 o'clock. So I come down early to get a parking space. I ended up away up at the church. So I've asked, and that's where the parade's going to start for the church. So I'm quite lucky. This car park up here, you can see that's going to be closed tomorrow. That was information I was wanting after the guy. It's quite a busy place. Trying to get parked, I had to go round the circles before I could get a parking space. And I managed to get up at the church, just on the way into Dundonald. It's got a few wee things. I was quite surprised. It's got the World Buffet. I think the last time I was at a World Buffet was in Glasgow. The day meals for obviously all over the world. That's quite why it's called the World Buffet. But he said there's a shuttle run in the car park away down the Bolton. And every 15 minutes they'll do a wee shuttle run. So that'll be down the Bolton there. I'm heading back up again. You can see the castle. It's up the hill. And if you've seen my last video, me and Susan, that was the wee castle we went to go and visit. So I'm just going to walk back up to the van. Give Susan a phone and tell her it doesn't start at 12. But there'll be a wee parade at 11. Leaving for the church, where I happened to get a parking space. Lovely cenotaph here as well. See it there. Nice wee benches. I like these benches, they set everything half. HLI, RH, Argyll and Southern Highlanders. Highlanders, King's Own Scottish Borderers, Royal Army, Army Corps, Signal Corps, Black Watch, Watch. Royal Navy and all. Fell on the Great War, lovely cenotaph. And the castle's directly down that wee road there. That's where the car park is, if you're ever coming down. So I'll cut the video there and I'll show you the wee town. And remember, this is a neighbourhood watch area. Stranger danger. Speak to you soon. The wee cottages just at the bottom of the castle. Obviously they've been there for years. I think they're the crank wee cottages. And that takes you up towards the chapel. You'll just see the steeple just above that. That wooded area there. See the steeple. And so I love these wee cottages. What's missing for there is the thatched roof. But I suppose I had to move with the times. Just in the centre of the town now. See the wee white cottages, they've got a Chinese takeaway, spa shop and a chemist. And there's obviously somebody's knitted this. Remember when people were knitting all this kind of stuff for letterboxes. There's an off licence. There's a wee restaurant and all. The Atkins restaurant. I think that was the name of the house that King moved into. After they decided that he wasn't going to stay in the castle. There's a wee restaurant named after it, and there's a World Buffet. Again, the wee hoosies. I love these wee white hoosies. There's a wee road. There's a church, chapel, whatever you like to call it, whatever your preference is. And I'm parked right at it. Take a wee trip in. I always seem to find myself parked at these Dundonald Church, Parish and Kirkyard. There's the history. And it's telling you there, Robert Burns would have passed by here. Going to visit family and friends. There's the roots. So I'll take a wee walk round the edges there. Once again, you got the skulls. See it? The skull on here. The bones. There's no name, it's that old. There's no name. So obviously it must have meant something. I'd be amazed at what you find out about an area just with the old graveyards. So there we go, so there's me. You never know, Robbie Burns might have passed here. speak to you all soon. Bye bye now. I think that's a very sad stone. That was erected by Hugh Jack, farmer in Old Hall, in memory of his children. Hugh died aged 1 month. William, 40 years. John, aged 1. Jean, aged 6. James, aged 10. Agnes, aged 4. Agnes, Jack's wife, aged 64. Jack himself, 78. Susan, one of his daughters, 48. Shows you how life expectancy, that was in 1839, right up to 1891. Children didn't expect to live long. Very wee sad stone, that one. Very old stones here. There's the sun trying to come out. Speak to you all soon. Charlie, out and about in the graveyards.